Hey guys, thought about this. I have some input regarding what should happen when parents divorce. As long as both parents, neither are abusive or on drugs, alcoholics, etc., I think both should have custody, 50-50 custody. I'm not talking about child support because that's not what I'm touching on today. And the reason being is because when someone's a primary parent and the other parent only comes every other weekend, you have a bad guy, the primary, and then a good guy. And the primary parent is held up to the standards of the Virgin Mary and Mother Teresa because you can't screw up. You can't, you have to be on the up and up. And how dare you slip and fall or allow your human side to come through? Because number one, mom's not allowed to date. um, how dare you have an intimate life outside of your children's father? I mean, it doesn't look good. And so I know in my case, and going back to my childhood, my parents divorced when I was 12. My mom was our primary caregiver, and my dad came every other weekend. I don't remember the schedule. He didn't have a place for us to sleep, so he'd pick us up. Maybe it was every weekend, every other weekend. And we'd go eat or go, once in a while we'd take a trip and go up to the Dells. And when we were with him, it was just fun. He didn't have to discipline us. He didn't have to carry the load of raising four girls. And so kudos to my mom for raising us and doing her best at that time. And the same thing happened to me. I had my girls, we raised our girls together. We got divorced when, by the time it was said and done, our girls were 10 and 11 or something like that. But even after we separated, and then soon to be ex husband would only see the girls when I worked. So we'd only watch them until I got off of work. Then he'd leave. And then he wouldn't keep them nights or weekends or anything like that. And then after a long series of months, I said to the lawyers he has to take them every other weekend. And he did. But when they were with him, it was fun. He didn't have to do the disciplining. He didn't have to worry about schoolwork or this or that. And then after 2 years of going through court, got divorced, and he only saw them initially one weekend a month, and then it was one Saturday a month because of his schedule. And of course, when they were with him, he was the good guy. I was still the bad guy. But if we had 50-50 custody, we would have both been bad guys. And that may have solved the estrangement situation. I don't know. Maybe they would have estranged from him and turned to me. Who knows? We don't know. But it's just a thought. I hope this helps someone, but those going through divorce, even though you don't want to, if your ex was a good enough person to stay married to and be a parent, you should split custody. I don't know what else to say. It's just a thought. That's all I've got to say, and I'll be back.